Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with another bundle video. This time it's the April bundles. I wanted to get this out today because a big gold bundle just dropped, and I know that people are going to be wondering whether or not they should get it. So let's talk about all the bundles for the month, though. We'll get to the gold one in a moment. Right now, we got the $10 Hella Divine Glow Up bundle with a Hella variant, 500 credits, 1,000 gold, and cosmic green border. This is going to be one of your best values for money. This is going to be one of the best possible low budget bundles that you can get. Titan of the Cosmo Awaken is a $100 bundle, and what a surprise, the $100 bundle is always the best. This is obviously only for the whales, but there's two mech variants of Blue Marvel and Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is still a Series 5 card, surprisingly. So if you don't have Gilgamesh, this is a solid way to get him if you're willing to spend that type of money. You get 8,000 credits, you get 8,000 gold. No matter what, you're going to get a ton of value out of the $100 bundles. The problem is, does Marvel Snap really deserve that type of business? That's on you to decide. I personally will not be spending the $100. The Web Shop weekly conversion bundle for $5. There's going to be a lot of these types of little bundles that we're going to talk about for the Web Shop. They all tend to be exactly the same, so I'm not going to get too much into the details, but this is a good bargain if you're looking for gold specifically. $5, you get double the amount of gold that you would normally get, plus you get some boosters. If you need gold, not a bad bundle to grab. Web Shop Weekly 1 is a nullified Captain America variant with 1,000 collector's tokens. $10, not terrible. Collector's tokens are definitely going to be much more valuable at this point because we see what collector's tokens are going to turn into with the new system. I think I'd still rather get the Hella bundle because you get the gold. The gold is something that's important that can later on be turned into collector's tokens, but it's not a bad bargain to get that one Web Shop bundle. The Web Shop weekly bundles tend to be reasonable value. They tend to be around $10, $5, $15, and they tend to all be the same, just the variant involved is changed. Blinding Beauty, $25. You get a Black Swan variant. Black Swan is still a Series 5 card, unbelievable. 4,000 credits, and you get a bunch of Black Swan boosters. This is okay if you want to get Black Swan, if you're desperate for her. It's good for the credits, 160% currency value. I don't think it's a bad bundle, but we're seeing a shift to tokens being the much more valuable currency than credits are. At some point, credits were more valuable. At some point, they were kind of even, but tokens are super valuable at this point in the game because they are changing the acquisition system. Now, that change in acquisition isn't coming for probably 2 months. There's a chance that it comes in a couple weeks, but I doubt they're going to be ready for it. But at the moment, for me, I am not really focused on credits. I'm focused on tokens, and that's why I really wanted to make sure I got this video out today, because 3,500 gold, you're getting 3,000 collector's tokens. You're getting 310 beast boosters and a Flaviano beast. 107% currency value isn't that much, but tokens are super valuable at this point. But there's a catch. There's actually 2 gold bundles that are coming back to back. So as soon as this beast one ends, there's actually going to be a second gold bundle that's coming out right after, the literal next day. The same day that it ends actually is the same day that this other bundle is coming, and that is the Blizzard Beats bundle. So the Blizzard Beats bundle costs 5,000 gold. You get 3,000 collector's tokens, 2,000 credits, a Luna Snow variant, and some Luna Snow boosters. Here's the thing. It's 1,500 more gold than the Beast bundle. And you're getting the same exact amount of tokens, but you are also getting credits. If you get credits, you're going to be able to go and move up on the collector's levels. So if you move up on the collector's levels, you're going to get spotlight keys. Spotlight keys, each spotlight key is going to be worth 3,000 gold in the new acquisition system. So as soon as they switch over to the acquisition system, then all your spotlight keys are going to turn into 3,000 tokens each. And like we said, tokens are super important. So you want to have as many spotlight keys as you can that are going to convert into 3,000 tokens. So in a sense, the Luna Snow bundle is much more valuable than the Beast one, but it cost 1,500 less gold. And those 2,000 credits don't get you very far. It gets you to split one card fully, but Luna Snow is a Series 5 card still. So it's kind of on you. As far as I'm concerned, I value the Beast bundle and the Luna Snow bundle identically in terms of resources, because you're getting 3,000 collector's tokens no matter what from either one of them, but you are paying an extra 1,500 gold in order to get just a few credits and a Luna Snow variant. I want you to realize that maybe you don't want to grab the Beast bundle right away because you value that extra credits, or you don't have Luna Snow in your collection and you really want Luna. That's how I would kind of evaluate the difference between this bundle and the Flaviano Beast one. For me personally, I have Luna Snow. I like Luna Snow. I don't necessarily care about those extra 2,000 credits, and I don't have an extra 1,500 gold to get on top of this. So I'm actually going to go for the Flaviano Beast bundle because I also love all of Flaviano's variants and I have them all. I'm choosing the Beast bundle over this Luna Snow one, but I really think it comes down to, do you have Luna Snow in your collection? Which variant do you value more? Because the extra 1,500 for 2,000 credits, you can spend the extra 1,500 gold on something better. Now, we skipped a couple bundles while we were talking about that. We skipped a booster pack bundle, never get those. And we skipped a premium mystery variant bundle, never get those. Let's move on. Token Tuesday, not worth it. I know I said tokens are really important and valuable. Token Tuesdays, for 700 gold, you get 500 tokens. Not worth it under any circumstances. Webshop weekly conversions. See, we already talked about those bundles. We already talked about this bundle. This is the same as the Captain America bundle. $10, except you get credits instead of tokens, and I'd rather have the tokens. Chromatic charge, $25. You get 3,000 gold, and you get a Beta Ray Bill variant and some boosters. It's pretty solid if you desperately need gold. If you were going to purchase gold anyway, then this isn't bad. Normally, $35 gets you 2,600 gold. This is $25 and it gets you 3,000. This is a good bundle if you need gold. Mutant Matrix, $15, 2,500 credits, and a Cerebro variant. This is a pretty solid bundle, but I really wouldn't get it because we're focused much more on tokens right now. Booster pack, no. Premium mystery variant, no. Kill Them With Cuteness, another $100 bundle. You get 6,000 collector's tokens. You get 6,000 gold. You get Gore the God Butcher, you get the Rian Gonzalez variant, and it's going to cost you $100, but you are getting a Series 5 card. If you force me to spend $100, I think I would rather get this bundle because it has collector's tokens. It has a little less gold than the other $100 bundle, but it does have a Series 5 card. That's not Gilgamesh. I think you're more likely to have Gilgamesh than Gore. I guess it really just depends on the situation, but if you're spending $100, this is the better deal because you're getting collector's tokens. Here's the Token Tuesday bundle that I was saying was maybe worth it, 1,500 gold, and you're getting 1,200 collector's tokens. I honestly still don't think that it's worth it because you can get better value for collector's tokens. For example, that Beast bundle or that Luna Snow bundle. But if you really had to spend it to get collector's tokens, I guess this is okay. You're basically getting the same current value that you would get if you just directly purchase tokens through the shop. Web shop weekly conversion, web shop weekly. You could see exact same bundles that we've already seen, just repeated with different variants. Birds Aren't Real, which is a very funny title. 35 bucks, 2,000 credits, 3,000 gold, and you get Red Wing variant. All things considered, it's really not a bad deal, but I would much rather get any of the other bundles that we talked about, especially ones with token. Collector's Bundle. Now, this is the ultimate collector's token bundle that they have this month, and they always have these types of things. 8,000 gold, you get 9,000 collector's tokens, you get some borders, you get some boosters. It's decent. I personally wouldn't spend 8,000 gold on this. It's not bad. It's slightly above going rate, but it's just a ton of gold when you could be getting other gold bundles this month or next month that are going to have almost the same amount of value. You're not going to have to spend as much gold. And, you're basically getting other things involved in it, like variants and boosters and things like that. Booster pack, no. Premium mystery variant, no. Legendary Outlaw, 10 bucks. You get 500 credits, you get 1,000 gold, you get Black Panther variant, and you get Black Panther boosters. This is essentially the equivalent of that Hella bundle that we saw earlier. Wisteria Marksman, 50 bucks. You get 3,000 collector's tokens, you get 3,000 gold. You get a Kate Bishop Hawkeye variant, which is really nice. I like that variant. She's, of course, a Series 5 card. I think it's okay. I don't think it's bad. If you're going to spend $50, this is probably one of the better bundles that you can buy. Token Tuesday, no. Webshop Weekly, no. Webshop Weekly, no. Crimson Petals Silver Steel, 20 bucks, 1,200 gold, 1,500 credits, and a Colleen Wing variant. Not a bad bundle. I would just rather spend that money on one of the token bundles that we already talked about. And this is the final gold bundle that we're going to talk about for the month. It's 2,200 gold, but you get 3,000 credits. You get an Angela variant. The currency value is solid. This is normally a decent enough bundle, but I would much rather get the Luna Snow or the Beast bundle that contains tokens, because tokens are going to be the main currency in Marvel Snap starting next month or the month after. Booster pack, no. Premium mystery variant, no. $50 for Boom and Bloom. You get Rocket and Groot. That's a Series 5 card, if I remember correctly. Yes. 3,000 collector's tokens, 2,500 gold, boosters, border, pretty good value. I like this one better than the previous $50 bundle that we talked about because, again, collector's tokens. That's what it's all about for the next couple months. Token Tuesday, no. Weekly web shop, no. And weekly web shop, no. I suppose the last bundle we'll talk about, which has like a day or so in April, is Lady Lash, $25, 2,500 collector's tokens, Valentina and Valentina boosters. I believe Valentina is Series 4. And this is a decent enough bundle. Not bad for 25 bucks, but it's all the way at the end of the month, and we'll probably talk about it again on the next video because it'll still be going when we have the May video. Thank you so much for watching. If this helped you out, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and check out some of my other content. Have yourself a wonderful rest of your day.